epicenter of energy-related solutions, and there's no better example of the impact we're already having on the world than what's happening at Duquesne University. The university is forging international energy partnerships stretching from Latin America to Africa. Dr. Dorothy Basset is Dean of the School of Leadership and Professional Advancement. Dr. Stanley Kabala is Associate Director of the Center for Environmental Research and Education. And Patrick Morris-Garcia is an exchange student at the center. And welcome. Good to see all three of you.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Pleasure.
Yeah, this is really a whole collaborative initiative within Duquesne, not just with the whole world, right? How so?
Absolutely. Well, I'm with the School of Leadership and Professional Advancement, and my colleague Stan Kabala and I have been working on a project now that basically is set up to be an exchange program between young emerging leaders in the U.S. and their counterparts in Ghana. But the particular focus of this, and this was funded by a State Department grant, the particular focus of this is to have young professionals. First, they came here to Pittsburgh last summer to take a look at how you can manage extractive industries, things like coal, oil, gas, how you can manage these in a way that you gain the economic benefits while not sacrificing the environmental and societal issues.
And a big deal in Ghana because they've discovered offshore oil, right? All of a sudden, an oil rush underway.
Absolutely, absolutely. They wanted to be very, very deliberate and very conscious of everything from policies to technologies to all kinds of other approaches that they put into place for managing this.
And they came to Pittsburgh to learn about this. And this is not a group of undergraduates. We're talking about what? Serious emerging leaders in Ghana.
Indeed. These were folks from across the professional spectrum, government representatives, agency officials, journalists who actually wrote stories and broadcast while they were here and showed us what they had done, engineers from the oil industry itself, environmentalists, environmental group leaders, across the spectrum
all
of
the
professionals
stakeholders,
with a clear focus on their country's new find, which they indeed want to tap in a way that protects, well, a beautiful country for one thing, and of course, gorgeous shores, and at the same time be able to harness the resource.
And now working the other way, you're going south of the border as well as across the Atlantic, right, with the program with Mexico.
That's right. And the project with Mexico is a U.S. Agency for International Development funded project, specifically looking at the renewable energy and energy efficiency opportunities in Mexico as an aspect of Mexican economic development and job creation.
Okay.
So there is the focus overall of improving the Mexican economy with good jobs in an environmentally friendly sector. And we realized when we put this together that it wasn't Duquesne alone. It wasn't Duquesne and its higher education academic partners, the universities and colleges in the region. It was the region itself. So to illustrate what we mean there, yes, we would talk about environmental regulation here and energy policy in Pennsylvania, but we'd also visit solar power industries for their photovoltaic manufacturing in Westmoreland County. We'd visit U.S. Steel to see what their needs were in emerging technologies in their particular industry. We'd visit Phipps Conservatory, which is as green as it can get. Sure. And believe me, the engineers who visit Phipps say on their next Christmas list, Santa, would you bring me one of these? It's just too beautiful for engineers for us to imagine. And finally, innovative efforts like EverPower Wind in Lawrenceville, Plextronics in Harmarville. This is the region speaking. It was our job to bring these resources together for the benefit of a visiting group.
Really remarkable. Does that make a big difference? What do you think you've gotten out of the experience of being able to be exposed to all of that here in Pittsburgh that you might not have been able to get in Mexico?
What we are seeing and learning is, okay, it can be done. It might be slightly more expensive, but in the long run, it's much better for the investor because they'll get the money back in 2 or 3 years. And after that, you're just going to be gaining.
So how do you think it's going to change how you think, how you work, the leadership you're going to provide when you go back to Mexico and on with your career?
Well, in Mexico is very strange. At this moment, we have a mindset. We have the things, we do the things as we think they should be done, and that's the way we do it. What we are learning here and finding are examples that we can take to Mexico and show them, look, this actually works. Okay, it's probably a different environment, different climate, but it can be designed to work in Mexico, in whichever state. You just have to invest not money but time.
Wow.
A little bit more time. And if one decides to do it, everyone will decide to do it.
That's what leadership is all about. Well, congratulations, great thing happening here in our region through Duquesne University and an awful lot of other partners, it sounds like. Dr. Dorothy Basset, Dr. Stan Kabala, Patrick Morris-Garcia, appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
And we'll be back in a minute with a little dollars and cents. Stay with us.